Tuan, President of KLSICCI, yang berbahagia Tuan K. Maniap, Deputy Secretary General Policy from Ministry of Human Resources, yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Dr. Muhammad Azman bin Datuk Aziz Muhammad, Chief Executive of SUSO, yang berbahagia Datuk Shahul bin Daud, CEO of HRD Corp, yang berbahagia Tuan Ayub bin Salih, Chief Executive of NIOSH, Executive Committee members of KLSICCI, KLSICCI Management Council, Colonel Bersekutu Datuk Abdul Malik Abdullah, President of Federation of Malaysian Business Association, FMBA, yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. Palren, Director of SMR Learning and Development Sdn Berhad, live members of KLSICCI, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, Entamizh சொல்க எல்லோரும் வாழ்க. வந்திருக்கின்ற அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். I will speak in 3 languages today: English, Tamil, Malay, and mix everything, because I can see a mixed crowd here, so I will mix when I speak. I'm very happy to be here. First of all, many have advised me, in fact, if can, you should not engage with any kind of town hall just after taking office 2 months. It's very dangerous. It's okay. You know why? I know all of you are very curious to know a lot of things. You are here to ask me as many questions as you can, and you expect an answer from me. I'm not stupid. So I decided, no, I go with my team. Why should I go alone? I'm not an expert. I'm a new minister. Isn't it? I'm a new minister. நீங்களாம் எப்படி நிறைய விஷயம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னு நீங்க வந்திருக்கீங்களோ அதே மாதிரி உங்ககிட்ட இருந்து நிறைய விஷயம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும் நாங்க வந்திருக்கேன். நீங்க கேட்க போற கேள்வியை வச்சு என்னோட ஆபீசர்ஸ் சொல்ல போற பதிலை வச்சு நான் நிறைய விஷயம் கத்துக்குவேன். I'm going to learn. It's going to be a learning process for me as well. All right? So why should I avoid? Agree? That's the reason why I say it's okay. We can have a town hall session because I know, you also know, my ministry, HR ministry, is a very, very huge ministry. You know, how do you expect me to know everything within 2 months? Okay? You know, I hardly get a chance to sit in my office. Do you know that? Not only to get to know about my own officers and the subject matter related to HR ministry, there's so many things that I want to attend to. Right? It's only 2 months. So I'm still learning. And I take this as another learning process. Alright? So, I don't mind. In fact, some people told me that, you know, Siva, they're going to whack you, they're going to bash you tomorrow, you know, if you go there, they're going to ask all kind of questions, you know, they're going to embarrass you. I said, sorry lah, it's okay lah. Alright? We have to be open. Alright? We have to be open. There's a chance for you to ask questions, and from there I know. Right? So, anyway, I will answer whatever I know. Alright? இதுக்கெல்லாம் எனக்கு பதில் தெரியலையோ எல்லாருக்கும் என்னோட ஆஃபீஸர் இருக்காங்க. ஓகே, அவங்க பதில் சொல்லுவாங்க. Alright? Okay. Now, let me address some of the issues brought up by Mr. Nivas, especially on the foreign labor issue. Okay, I think it's a very interesting subject that I think I got to share. Is it okay if I speak in English, Tamil, and Malay, and all that? You're right. Okay. இந்த விஷயமா நம்ம வந்து சில விஷயங்களை தெரிவிக்கிறோம். ஏன்னா still many very confused. Many are very confused about this 3 days approval and how we are doing it. All this while, it takes months to get approval, right? Now, we wanted to address the issue. On the first cabinet meeting itself, the Prime Minister told me, and also the Home Minister, both of you got to solve this issue within the next 3 months. How you're going to do is not my problem. Alright? It's both of you sit, you decide, and you've got to solve this problem within the next 3 months. Why? He can understand that there is a demand, a real demand outside. Okay? The industry is suffering. If the industry is suffering, it means that the country is suffering. And we got to solve this problem immediately. And namakku theriyum indha varsham vandu expected to be recession. So ஏற்கனவே recession வர்றதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கிற அந்த சூழ்நிலையில இந்த ப்ராப்ளமை சால்வ் பண்ண முடியலனாக்கா it is going to be very difficult for us. So somehow you all both of us have to sit and decide how to solve this problem. So, and it is not easy. It is not easy process, because if you go if you go to look at how the process all this while, we also don't know how to make it easier. How bagaimana kita nak melonggarkan syarat-syarat. It's not easy, because everything is important and everything got a reason why you're doing it. You got to advertise first. Remember? Pengiklanan. You have to advertise first. பத்திரிக்கையில் நம்ம தெரிவிக்கணும், போடணும், நியூஸ் போடணும். இந்த மாதிரி அந்த கம்பெனி வந்து வேலைக்கு ஆள் எடுக்க போகுதுனாக்கா நீங்கள் அதை அட்வர்டைஸ் பண்ணணும். Why? Because there's a reason for it. You want to give opportunity for the local workers first. If there's no takers, then only you come to the ministry and say, sorry, we tried, but I cannot get local workers. Now, I wanted to apply for foreign workers. Alright? அதுக்கு தான் அந்த பங்கிக்கலான அதுக்கு ஒரு அர்த்தம் இருக்கு. Not simply, but that alone will take at least a minimum of 1 month for you to settle. You advertise, you wait, and all that. It will take 1 month. So that's the first thing. Second thing is kelulusan penggajian. You got to get the kelulusan penggajian from Jabatan Tenaga Kerja. And it's not easy. You know why? They have to verify. The department has to verify whether the majikan is qualified or not. Cannot simply approve. Whether the majikan is blacklisted or not. Whether the majikan has paid so-so. Any problem is so-so. And whether they can provide a proper accommodation or not. Penginapan, rumah penginapan for the pekerja-pekerja. You cannot simply bring the pekerja from Nepal, Bangladesh, and you don't provide them a place to stay. Am I right? So you have to check all that. You can just simply be approved. No. So that process alone will take 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, or even 6 months. For our officers to verify all these, to go to the site, to see whether the penginapan, rumah penginapan is in good condition, and all that will take time. Cannot approve immediately. And then after that, we have to have a meeting with the agency KLSICCI. if you are bringing workers for agriculture, pertanian, then Kementerian Semua Manusia, in the jawatan kuasa Kementerian Semua Manusia with Kementerian pegawai-pegawai from Kementerian Pertanian, they will sit, then they will decide whether can approve or cannot approve for that majikan. Then there's an interview session. Alright, you have to go through the whole thing. Then only you kelulusan akan diberi dan kemudian kota akan diberikan. And how long it will take? Just imagine, it will definitely take more than 6 months or even 1 year to get it approved. How to solve? All these are important. So we got to crack our head how to do this, how to solve this problem. Then somehow we come up with some strategies and say, okay, we'll do it within 1 month. Alright, ini tak perlu buat, itu tak perlu buat. Within 1 month approval, Prime Minister said no. Then we meet up again, we brainstorm again, and then we came up with another idea and said, okay, we get rid of this, get rid of that. Finally, 14 days, put it to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister said no. Lama, 14 hari pun tak boleh, macam mana mau buat? Then we said, get away with everything. 3 days approval. Okay, done. But just untuk perhatian dan pengetahuan semua, I just wanted to tell you one thing. With the new syarat pelonggaran, there's no interview, no pengiklanan. But remember, this is only for the 6 critical sectors. Bukan untuk semua. 5 you have another one. Okay. Even today, I received a complaint saying that, oh, you all tipu lah, cakap 3 hari. Mana ada 3 hari? Saya pergi, saya tak dapat. Yalah, you dari sektor lain. Memang tak dapat. Okay, kita dah cakap ini untuk this critical sectors only, right? So now we don't have pengiklanan. You don't have to advertise. Then you apply. We give you approval, conditional approval, and we also give you the quota immediately. Okay? Now you can bring your worker. But just remember this, that the Naziran after 6 months. Okay, it means the inspection will be done. You cannot get away with all the rules and regulations. All are still will be imposed, but not now, not immediately, but after 6 months. Okay, the officers from immigration, the officers from Kementerian Semua Manusia will definitely go and do inspection after 6 months. Alright, so this is the solution, a temporary solution. Alright, why? Because we know that you need workers immediately. We cannot go with the old mechanics, so we have to come up with a new method. So we just take the approval part, put it at the back. We give you the approval with condition, and later we will do the Naziran. That's what Mr. Entamizh was saying, that it will be a problem later, right? I understand, but I hope that all of you will understand the situation, because you see, it's not only our law requires it, but it's also ILO conditions. Okay, so we have to fulfill all the requirements, right? Now, that's on the foreign labor issue. Now, in fact, yesterday, a day before yesterday, I went to Indonesia, and I came back yesterday. Indonesia kita mengatakan apa தெரியும் இன்னைக்கு வந்து நமக்கு இன்னொரு பிரச்சனை இருக்கு. Kita juga menghadapi satu lagi masalah, yaitu berkaitan dengan kos untuk kita membawa pekerja asing, terutamanya pekerja pengkhidmat domestik Indonesia now it's capped at 15,000. It's quite high. Prime Minister also in another cabinet meeting he said, hey, this is ridiculous. Why in some countries, the cost, the migration cost is very low, and in some countries very, very high. Why? For example, contoh di Nepal, the migration cost is only 3,700 Malaysian ringgit. Okay, it's the cost in their country, the source country. We have not add to the cost in our country. Only in Nepal is 3,700. Maybe plus another 3,000 here will come up to 6,700. Okay, but compared to some other countries, it can go up to 18,000, 20,000. Per head, per worker. Indonesia, the PDI is 15,000, capped at 15,000. So you cap at 15,000, everybody will charge 15,000. Correct enough? So, how to solve this problem? So I went to Indonesia day before yesterday, had a meeting with the Labour Minister, and we discussed on this. So today and tomorrow, for these 2 days, our officers are there. Officers from the Human Resource Ministry and a few other officers are there. They are having a high-level officers meeting, joint meeting with Indonesia to resolve this issue. So I just went there to talk to the Labour Minister. What are the issues to be discussed and settled in the working committee meeting today? Alright. So satu daripada isu yang akan dibincangkan hari ini dan esok ialah berkaitan dengan kos membawa masuk PDI yang terlalu tinggi. Okay. Pada masa ini 15,000. Kalau nak kata 15,000 itu, why 15,000? Sebenarnya 12,000 saja, it's actually 12,000. But during the COVID, the pandemic time, you have cost quarantine, another 3,000. So 12 plus another 3 is 14,000. Now even if you waive the 3,000, you still got to pay 12,000, and we believe that it's still very, very high. Okay, so we are trying to knock the cost down. Okay, that's one of the agenda today. Another agenda is to untuk melihat semula fungsi dan peranan agensi pekerjaan swasta. Alright, of course, I'm not sure whether you're aware or not. Like in Indonesia, they have a legal framework. Alright, they have a legal framework whereby it is a must to engage through the agency pekerja swasta. Alright, so from the day one, from the kampung, the process of recruitment sampai buat semua apa yang diperlu, bawa dia sampai ke lapangan terbang adalah tanggungjawab agensi pekerjaan swasta. Naik kapal terbang, turun di Malaysia, then will take over by agensi pekerjaan swasta in Malaysia, whoever. No, they work like that. Then their role, say after few years, they wanted to go back, it's also their responsibility. Tunggu dia dekat lapangan terbang, bawa dia, hantar balik ke kampung. It's that kind of thing. Ada undang-undang seperti itu di sana. So it is not easy to work, alright? For us to say completely get rid of agensi pekerja swasta di Indonesia cannot, because it's already there in their legal framework. So, but then we still have to see how to reduce the cost. Kalau kita dapat mengurangkan kos agensi ini, mungkin kita dapat kurangkan kos lah. And then yang ketiga, perkara ketiga yang telah yang sedang dan akan dibincangkan dalam mesyuarat itu ialah berkaitan dengan digitalization of the whole process. Alright, of course, Indonesia also wants us to go along with that line. Alright, so kita bincang hari ini dengan esok untuk mendapatkan satu kata sepakat dalam tiga isu tersebut. This is on the May. Perkara yang ketiga saya nak bawa kepada pengetahuan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan adalah berkaitan dengan Tibet. Okay, Tibet. Before this, the Majlis Tibet Negara, orang தெரியும்ல, Majlis Tibet Negara was under Kementerian Pendidikan Tinggi. Alright, so the Secretariat was under Kementerian Pendidikan Tinggi. Now, with the new government, the Secretariat Majlis Tibet Negara is placed under Kementerian Sumber Manusia. So, Kementerian Sumber Manusia has got a bigger role to play now. And also, again, the Prime Minister instructed us, the Kementerian Sumber Manusia and also Majlis Tibet Negara, to work with the private entities. Right? You know why? Because the cost is very, very high, terlalu tinggi. Setiap tahun kerajaan terpaksa menanggung lebih kurang 6.7 bilion untuk latihan dan pendidikan Tibet. Then kita masih menghadapi masalah. You know, just for your information, 12 ministries are involved in this Tibet program. It's not one ministry, you know. Kalau satu ministry, okay, kita boleh handle, tak ada masalah. Kalau 2-3 ministry pun tak apa, kita boleh handle. Tapi ada 12 kementerian yang menawarkan kursus-kursus berkaitan dengan Tibet. So untuk menyelaraskan all these 12, alright, you need Majlis Sekretariat Negara. So now this Majlis is under Kementerian Sumber Manusia, and now kita cuba menyelaraskan ke semuanya. And at the same time, kita juga tengok bagaimana kita boleh meringankan beban yang dihadapi oleh kerajaan. 6.7 juta setiap tahun untuk Tibet itu terlalu tinggi. Dan bagaimana kita boleh menyelesaikan masalah ini? And another problem is, okay lah, you spending 6.7 billion is okay. Walaupun tinggi, kalau kita dapat menghasilkan graduan-graduan Tibet yang betul-betul diperlukan oleh industri, that is different. But if you produce Tibet graduates, tapi mismatch, tak boleh masuk industri, pun tak boleh juga. It's a waste of money, waste of time, waste of all our resources. So that's why we have to work very, very closely with the industry. Now, we had our first Majlis Tibet Negara meeting 2 weeks ago, yang dipengerusikan oleh Datuk Seri Zaid Hamidi, Timbalan Perdana Menteri, and we have decided at the initial stage kita akan cari 10 organisasi besar, private entity yang sanggup datang bekerjasama dengan kita. It is not taking over, alright? Mungkin jangan salah tafsir, bukan, it's not taking over, but we work together. Macam mana? We will give you the institute, the premise. Kita juga akan berikan tenaga kerja. Right, it is ours. But then you come with tools, equipments, and the technology. You bawa. What you need, you know better. Right? Don't let me decide on that. I can give you the place, I can give you the trainers, but then you know what you need. You get the tools, you get the equipments, you get the technology, you train, and you take. I think it is a good idea, and I think this also can help us to reduce our costs, and at the same time, no more mismatching. But of course, it will take time, akan mengambil yang masa. We will start with 10. And of course, any of you interested, right? You have a big organization and you want to have collaboration with us, by all means, you can come and discuss with me. Right? We can work together. No problem. Okay? So, with that, I thank again to Mr. Niwas and all of you for being here today. And of course, a lot of people are quite upset with me because they didn't get a chance to come and see me. They wanted to share their ideas with me. Right? When they asked for appointment, maybe you did not get the appointment for me. Okay? I feel very sorry for that, but I have to tell you my constraints. Alright? நான் ஆரம்பத்தில் நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி இப்போதான் 2.5 மாதம். Okay? இந்த 2.5 மாதத்தில் வந்து there's so many things for me to handle. Alright? So for me to meet each and every, I love to meet each and every one of you personally. I know every one of you have got some ideas to share with me. Alright? To tell me how to improve, maybe on NIOSH, maybe on SOCSO, on HRDF, and all the agencies and also the ministry itself. Every Jabatan, you have ideas, you are experienced people, you are in the industry for so many years. I'm a new guy, I'm a new player. Correct or not? So, you all wanted to share a lot of things with me. I agree, but unfortunately, until now, so many things for me to handle. I really didn't have time, and that is the reason why I'm not meeting up with all of you. Alright? Just give me some time. Alright? Give me some time. I will definitely meet all of you. Alright? I'm down to earth. Okay? Thank you very much.